Now it's time to recreate the reader frame. I took the book details frame here. I just thought I have more text that I can take from, and I have this here with the logo and these icons that I need. You can make it from zero, or you can reuse the one that you feel like it's more similar. I always like to reuse elements. So let's break this into pieces. Then take this away, and yeah, all the rest. Let's take it away. Gonna make this smaller. Let me check how much this one. It's 852. Gonna give the same dimension to this one. 852. Great. I just want to be like the full screen of the iPhone 16 that I am designing. Up here, let's change the name to Reader. Let's break this too. I'll take this away now, and I will start. I will start typing here the names. So it's bookmarks. Okay. I need this icon. I'm just gonna reuse this one from here. You can go to the frame here and take it, but I will reuse this one. Okay, and these two, let's add auto layout in between them. The gap, I need 236. So let's see now how much it is. This one is a fill container. I'm gonna make it auto width. And this had contents. So now I have 345, exactly the space that I have here in between the margins. Let me see how many. I'm gonna give it a name to this as well. So I'm gonna take this text from here, and I will say here, reader experience. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Maybe I will center this one. I feel like if I center it, I have to center all the rest. Let me just check how this would look. No, I need to make like this smaller. Yeah, just left like this, it's fine. I'm gonna make this the same like the others, and that's it. Okay, bookmarks. Sorry. Highlights. Okay. There it is. So now it's 345. And down here I have dark and white mode. So start with white or dark mode. Then font size. And I will add one more, which is gonna be go to page. Go to page. I realized when I made this competitive analysis that there are so many settings coming from everywhere. I couldn't realize which I should push first so I can go farther in the page. Or so I feel if I have this, like the reader experience, it just open and then I can use it. Um, yeah. Maybe the bookmarks in the highlights, it's going to be like when you press on the screen, it's going to come the option to bookmark or to highlight. Anyway, also, uh, this is supposed to be like every time sometimes read the bookmarks is gonna stay where you left it even if you don't put it. This is something like automatically that we like to add, but we don't have to do it in the design. uh, but go to page. No, go to page is also gonna be on the screen when you press one, so yeah, let's leave it like this. There are, of course, many other functions that are gonna it's gonna have this page. Of course, a lot of other wireframes. We are going to do only the more important one, let's say. I don't feel like the others are really less important. All of them are important, but the frames that we really design something, let's say. Uh, okay, let's now make this toggle button. Going to take a rectangle, make it like this, and I give it a size 60 per 40. It's to, let's say 32, and maybe I'm gonna make it the size of this 76. Yeah, it's fine. Now I want to make corner radius really round, so I put 1000 corner radius. Not sure what color it's gonna be, but I'm gonna put only the stroke like this. And inside, I'm gonna add a circle. Let's say if this is 32, I think 24, it's fine. This one I'm going to make it black. I think maybe 28. Right, too big. 420. 20, it's fine. I'm just gonna make this a little smaller. Yeah, I think 60 was perfectly fine. Let's gonna group this selection I could auto layout as well. Yeah, it's just auto layout. And here the font size, we have to make like a line, okay, and a small button that you can go from side to side, from smaller to bigger font size. So we're going to take this line and add it here. Also a small circle. Or maybe let's just steal this one from here. Okay, then here is going to be an A. Let's say A minus. And this is 12th. And here A plus. Which we're going to make 16. Maybe bigger. Let's just make it bigger. We're going to add one. We can add many more. If we think of the people that cannot read so well with a small letter. Okay. Let me just make this 20, for example. Gonna add it to my typography. Let's say this is gonna be B4. B4 20 pixels. Okay, and maybe one more. So 24 pixels. Will be 524 pixels. And let's go bigger. 20, no, 32 is the next one, and I think it's gonna be the last one. Okay, so 32. Let's create the style. I think we have B4, B5, B6. 32 pixels. Okay, let's now organize it here. Oops. So we take all of this, oops, and add it down here. Great. Now I'm just going to add, no, I'm gonna grab this selection and then add auto layout here. Okay, one last thing. I would like to also add some text here. You see, what I did is I add this inside here. And then I take these two, I add auto layout in between them, and then I push here vertical. And I align it to the center like this. Now this is getting a little bit too down, so let's do like this. No, it's like how it looks. Let's break this and group. We keep this as it was. We add this here. Here I need like a gap of 4. I think it's enough. Yeah, great. And now I'm going to add auto layout here. Let me check how this would look. Yeah. And group again. I don't like it, so I'm gonna align it by hand like this, and I'm just gonna group the selection, and that's it. I don't usually like to group things. I like more to use the auto layout, but there are sometimes some things that you can't do, so you have to do like some exceptions. Now let's just organize it, everything into the page. Take this to add auto layout. Let's say 20 in between them. Same with this one. Add auto layout with a gap of 20. Then I'm gonna take all these with a gap of 40. I'm using basically what I used from, what I used from before, like here, okay? For example, the gap in between this is 40, you see? Or here, for example, the gap between the text and the title, it's 20, so I'm using the gap here between the text and the icon, this button 20, so it looks like better in my opinion. Then I take this too, add auto layout with a gap of 40. And now these two with 40 again. Let me just check. Yeah, it's 40. And then I'm gonna give a padding at 40, but I will align it up here. Anyway, in the future with the design, if I want to add something else, I have space to do it. So at the moment, we have the reader frame, and that's it.